All right, I want to do just a real quick, the clarifying read about his upcoming, his fascist, his dictator parade that he's going to have. The one that we have to have. Just happens to be on his birthday. Has nothing to do with his birthday. It's all about celebrating the military. He's so full of crap. Anyway, let's see what it says. At the center of it all, it's about, mentally for him to go to a better place. He's so lacking that this is something that he just feels he has to have. Okay? Kim Jong-un's got big parades. Over in Europe, they have big parades. So we have the strength to strengthen his mentality to go forward. He's so lacking. But we have an agreement about it. So when it comes to the strength of going forward, this is what he's doing because of the things he saw overseas. They can't have more than I have. What a loser. So this is what he's trying to birth. The fullness of what he saw over there that he's salivating over. Okay? So he's over there, sword in hand, that I'm going to make this happen because I need it for my mental health. It's an abuse of power. Okay? But again, it's because of what he saw over there. This is the big macho man, and I want to show that I've got just as much power as they have overseas. Okay? So it's what's being shared. Above it all, we're struggling with it. Because it's nonsense. It's all for his ego. That's it. Well, there's a lot of care and concern. This could be his poor nights where he's struggling in drama. The mental thing. Somebody else has got something that he doesn't have, so he's got to make sure he's got it, because these are the choices that he makes in life. It's a message about an action and about what's given out. And it's all about what? His ego. To show I'm large and in charge. Okay, that's it. I'm large and in charge. But with that comes judgment. With what he's trying to build. And what he's unwilling to see. Okay? When it comes to the fullness of his drama, and it's all ego-based. It's all about wealth, power, things. But it's coming with what? Yet again, judgment, and the wheel is turning. Okay? And it's coming rapidly. The truth about the White House. And he will be feeling even more pushed to the edge because of the drama he's putting out there, the lies, the spin, the investigations, and the loss that's incurred of how much this costs. And it's going to aid in the overturning of, guess who? Trumpenstein. The Tangerine tyrant. Okay? So he may want this for his ego to show just how self-important that he is. Show the other dictators of the world that he also can be a big dictator. Okay? But it's not going to bode well for him in doing this. Okay? Because of this is costing a lot of money. And he's got what? Doge out there to get rid of, the things that are being put out there. Excesses of the government, etc. The fraud. And yet this fool does this military parade. Okay? So yeah, it's going to backfire on him. Not going to go well for him. This military parade. He's trying to convince everybody, oh no, it's to honor the... When has he ever honored the military? Okay? When? Never. This is all for his ego. Okay? All for his ego. I want to pull 3 cards on what's going to happen the day of the parade, and then another 3 cards, what's going to be the aftermath. So the day of the parade, the burden. A lot of burden about it. Okay? When it comes to authorities. Okay? And rapidly. Rapidly, they're going to talk about the burden of this on the day of the parade. So let's see what's going to be the outcome later. New truth coming in. When it comes to this exercising this power and the long term, when it comes to long term. Okay. Maybe authorities are going to talk about what he's doing, burdening new information and rapidly about the long-term dynamics of him. You know, just his going off to golf games, wanting this big military parade for himself, cutting all the programs on people. And, you know, the more he does these things, the more there will be pushback for him. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.